Hey class, my name is Mick. I'm a junior and I'm a political science major. It's my second term at PSU. I just transferred from PCC. This is my first term doing all online classes since I've been in college, which is kind of a lot, I think, a heavier workload than if I had gone to class, but it frees my schedule up, which is nice. Um, I work at a cupcake bakery in town, and when I'm not doing schoolwork or working, I am in a band, so I commit most of my time to that and practicing, playing shows, writing music. I play guitar, and I think Portland's a really cool community for, especially for femme guitarists. Um, I don't know. I've gotten a lot of support, and I'm really glad to be a part of the music scene here. It's really changed my life. So since I am a musician, I'll be talking about Celia Cruz. Um, she was an Afro-Latina singer from Havana, Cuba. She started as a salsa singer in the 1940s there. She was told often that there was no place for a woman to sing salsa, but she joined a up-and-coming label called Fania, and her success kind of definitely outlived that label. Sorry. um, After she started gaining some popularity in Cuba, she moved to New Jersey when Castro came into power. Then she was exiled by that regime, and so she kind of had to start her whole career over, and she lost kind of everything she had built for herself. In the 1960s, she joined a band called the Tito Puente Orquesta, um, and it really helped her create a big American fan base. Um, I definitely think, a very important thing that she did with her art is she celebrated like Afro-Latina beauty. It really broke barriers in a culture that celebrates light features often. She also had like the most awesome stage presence, and she wore these like crazy, flamboyant, colorful outfits. It showed she wasn't afraid to take up space, and she was just so outgoing. She's won so many awards. I'm going to read them off, a couple of them. She was the first Latin artist on the Apollo Theater's Walk of Legends. So that's cool that the first Latin artist of all time was a Latina. She received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she's won 6 Grammys, which is really, really crazy. She's definitely, I would argue, one of, or the most, if not one of the most influential salsa singers of all time. I think that she's the go-to name when you think salsa. And that makes sense because she's called La Reina de Salsa, the Queen of Salsa. A quote from her is, "Forgiving is not forgetting, forgiving is remembering without pain." And I think that's a really important quote for any person trying to, break barriers in their creative passions. You have to, know what you're up against, but don't let it hold you back and bring you down. Instead, you need to have that information, but rise up against it and rise to meet it. Anyway, and what I want to get out of this class is I just really want to learn more about an experience that's not my own. I want to learn about the Chicana experience so I can, be, a better ally to some of my Chicana friends in the music community and just hopefully in general. And I feel like the best way to do that is to get some education about it. So Thanks. Yeah, my name is Mick. Thanks.